Well, in 24 hours from now, India is going to be marking 25 years of the Bhopal gas tragedy, the biggest industrial accident in the world.
But facts at virtually every level have been suppressed. The Indian Council for Medical Research, which was to investigate the long-term effects, stopped their studies within a decade. So now victims are told they no longer have any long-term effects since there's no proof of that.
Since the day they were hit by the gas, Raisa B has had breathing problems, has lost her eyesight and is bedridden. 14-year-old Suraj was born with congenital deformities. So was Kartike and Khushi, living in the same neighborhood. Their parents are all gas victims.
Thousands of such cases exist, most from very poor families whose homes were the epicenter of the tragedy and who need urgent medical help. But doctors routinely turn them away, saying they are not gas affected. What's more, even the government dismisses the claim that MIC exposure is a cause for congenital deformities and for high incidence of cancer amongst the gas victims.
To help them, the government uses the work of the Indian Council of Medical Research, which conducted studies in the aftermath of the tragedy. But here's why the government's own medical evidence appears insidious. N.R. Bhandari, a principal investigator for the ICMR, in 5 out of 20 projects commission says the government has suppressed, never fully published the data.
I was principal investigator for 5 projects in pediatrics, which were long-term projects, and I was looking after for almost 6 to 7 years. And one project was effect of gas on the outcome of pregnant women. Initially, there were a lot of abortions. The incidence of abortion was 24% in those women, which was very, very high as compared to normal rates of abortion. Now, my point is that these studies were done under mass supervision for 6 years. For each of the studies, we had large number of staff. Money was, of course, lavishly spent by ICMR. Now, all the data was collected. We were preparing data, analyzing, and everything was coming. Now, when we asked ICMR for publication of data from time to time, they said no.
In response, the ICMR says they did study the effects for 10 long years. Didn't feel the need to continue. They also say they have published all the reports in a book. Strangely enough, the book given to us did not have N.R. Bhandari's name anywhere, and the publication is dated 1987. Just 3 years later can hardly be considered long-term.
The government's own medical evidence may act against the gas victims, but it's increasingly harder to dismiss the innumerable independent studies which show just how dangerous the gas has been for the victims 25 years later. With Rubina Khan Chapu, Radhika Bordia for NDTV.
Tuba.com